Where's the officer? Do either of you know where the officer is?
Which officer are you referring, sir?
The only one that we have on the ship currently is Jake.
I believe he's currently in the forge, if I'm not mistaken.
I see.
I know the UT lieutenant is down there as well.
Ah, Gregory. Yes. I had all but forgotten about his promotion. Were you two assigned to any tasks by the officer?
Not yet. The forge is currently fully staffed.
Good. Good. Well, for now...
We can begin by transporting and loading the cannons if you'd like.
That would actually be quite helpful. It looks like it's starting to fill up quite quickly.
On it.
Ah, Gregory. Officer Jake.
General.
General?
It's been a long 2 weeks, gentlemen.
Indeed it has.
I think it's been 3 for me.
Has it now? I guess I don't think he was here the last time we were all hard at work.
Ah, yes. Then you have only heard of the news of, former Simon?
Yes, I have.
He's wearing the uniform, so I assume he knows as much.
In a way, it's sad, but at the same time, we have plenty of UT at the moment, so...
Yeah.
Right.
You guys can just lay more eggs. It's all the same.
Is that how
That
they
is
do
true.
that?
Oh.
Let's
Somewhat,
not
I feel like
yes.
you should be able to tell me.
let's not get into this discussion.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I don't want to... Ugh. Gross.
So, where's the rest of the crew?
Rod, Red Anchor, and another Marauder are down making cannonballs currently, and a couple of swords as well. I believe they had 2 cannonballs done already.
Excellent.
Those 2 are pretty capable, so I trust them to get the job done.
And I have these
As for
two.
those 2, I'm assuming they're waiting for cannonballs. Yes.
Yes, they are going to be loading up the cannons, readying them
Good, very good.
for anything that we may have in store for today. However,
Hopefully
oh,
not much.
stupid
Oh.
key. Don't worry about that. I've been a little too loose, not doing any chores or anything ruling, so my body just takes hold of that.
Right.
Anyway,
That was freaky though. Try not to let that happen again, please. I don't want to watch that.
stop looking at it. Gregory,
Nah, fair enough.
I will
Yes,
at
General?
least give you my condolences for your upgrade from fish stick to breaded fish stick.
Tasty fish stick.
As a joke. But congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
Has anybody seen the Admiral by chance?
I have not.
No, I
I
haven't.
haven't seen many people today at all. It's been kind of empty.
Well,
Which is weird.
bit of a winter vacation may have been a little bit too long for some of the new ones.
Yeah, right.
So now they have to loosen up their joints, shake it off, and exercise, so it takes them a little longer to get here.
They'll get here. Let's just hope nothing happens while they're in the process of getting here. Speaking of things happening, is there anything on the agenda today that I am not aware of?
Currently, we are free sailing just to get our legs back, as far as I am aware.
Sounds about right.
Or fins, flippers, as you might, not to discriminate.
Pause.
Look, you leave my damn beans out of this.
Hey, I'm talking about my own beans too, alright? I'm not exempt from that.
Moving on. So,
Mhm.
how have you two been spending your time off?
Hardly doing anything. I've been tuckered down. I've been sleeping for half of it. The other half, laying down.
I see you still wear the eye
I
patch.
just went
for
back to
fashion.
the islands.
The island.
I do. I think it looks good.
The
islands.
Ute Island, my home. I just went back there to
You went
spend time,
back?
see. Yeah, I went back for a bit, see how everyone was. I gotta check up on everyone that I'm good friends there. So
You had friends there?
Fair enough, I suppose.
I thought you all just murdered each other for food source.
no, not all of us. There is a couple groups that do that. But the group I try to stay away from those people, those Ute.
I see.
You learn
Do we have
something
any
every
shark
day, I
units
suppose.
left on the crew anymore?
I don't think
believe
we do.
Damn it.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Anyways.
they were useful for cutting rope and things like that as well, so that's a bit of a loss.
They're also used for cooking too, apparently.
We don't need fish to cook for us. We have our own fish to cook. Unless they want to become... Never mind. Anyways, Gregory, you are also the second most trained on the ship to be cooking at the moment. Well, you and Rod, I believe. So,
Yeah.
Barad is making cannonballs currently, so
Correct.
you're up
in,
second in line there.
I would like to say in about... say about 45 minutes, we'll say. If you would not mind gathering Rod to make another delectable meal.
Yeah, I can.
Excellent.
Speaking of Rod, if you guys don't mind, we should probably go check to see how things are going down there.
Sure. That is
If
actually...
you guys want to
excellent.
tag along, it's perfectly fine by me if you want to tag along. I would not mind talking with you gentlemen more.
The ship may need a good cleaning. It looks a bit dusty. been
That's what
sitting
happens
for a
when you're
while.
away from it for 2-3 weeks.
Exactly.
You just hope nothing snuck aboard. In that time frame.
How dare you sneak in here? Anyways,
I'm sure we'll be fine though. It's always good to stay on your guard.
how many do we have in the forge?
Last I saw it was 3. It's kind of an uneven number, but
I do miss the smells of the kitchen, that's for sure.
yeah, yes.
Ugh. That needs more.
I say it as like I've been gone for ages, but
Needs more
it's
of
been 2
that.
weeks.
Oh, look.
Hmm?
He finally left the table.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Gluttonous pig.
Well, good for him.
All he did was sit in there and eat, ignoring the orders, and the Admiral said, leave him alone. But he needed to be taught a lesson.
Well, it's best to encourage him getting up and getting out of there.
Indeed. Evening, crew.
Evening.
Ah, Rod. Red Anchor. And
General,
I don't remember your name.
officer,
Red
lieutenant.
Anchor.
As you were. Alright, so we have 3 down here. We have 2 upstairs. How many cannonballs have we crafted thus far?
I'd say at least around 4 or 5 on my end. The guy over there, maybe 2, maybe 3.
Very good.
Not bad.
I said maybe, I don't know. I
progress.
keep track of them. With the spare ore that, you know, since it takes 3 to make a cannonball, I've been making the 4th to make swords while I'm waiting.
Excellent. Good thinking, Rod. For that kind of thinking, you might earn yourself a pearl today.
That'd be good.
So we have 5 crew. 1 lieutenant, 1 officer, 1 general, and the admiral is around.
Keep up
us
the good
now.
work down here, everybody.
We need to make today efficient.
How so?
The ship is in dire need of being dusted off and ready for sail. Do you happen to know, officer, what happens when boat dust gets wet?
I can't say I do. I would say it would just wash off, but clearly that's not gonna happen. By the way you're implying it will do something bad.
When sea mist gets on the inside, and you start mixing it with organic life forms that are microscopic, you get mold.
Ah, mold. Right.
Mold
Ugh, gross.
rots wood and rots lungs. And we cannot have this. So,
Of course.
my idea. Hey,
Oh.
we do have one of the charcutes.
Wasn't that a surprise?
Excellent. Officer, would you like to take on this? Actually, you know what, Lieutenant? Since you should be familiar with the old Lieutenant's ways, go ahead and show this one around.
Okay.
Teach him the ways of the
I'm gonna grab 2.
the fish.
Should we have that you take clean after that?
Apparently we have a few more crew members I haven't seen yet, so I'm gonna wait.
Right.
Anyways, off you go, Lieutenant.
Gotcha. Alright, you take, follow me.
Officer. I have realized you've been
Yes, I am behind you.
quite dependent, dependable, and independent.
Hmm?
You have my extreme gratitude for this. One day, you'll make a general.
I can't say I quite understand what
But-
you mean.
You know,
There's a lot of...
there's a lot of paperwork to be done. So no need to think about it for now.
Right.
For now, we'll just be us.
Yeah, as you say.
Another new one. Excellent. I'm thinking of having, I would like at least 3 to be clean.
Right.
1 to do the cannonballs
Where is he going?
up here. And I'd like to add 1 more to the forgery.
Okay, so you want 4 in the forgery, 1 more with the cannonballs,
No,
and then you
just
want
one.
3 cleaning.
Just 1 with the cannonballs.
Just 1. Yeah, actually, they don't need 2 people doing cannons. That makes sense.
How about we have... We'll have the shorter one with the pink hair do cleaning.
Yes, hi, we're talking about you.
Yes, you.
We're gonna switch you to cleaning the boat after you load that 1 cannonball, if that's alright with you. Well, I mean, we're ordering you to, so it's not like you have a choice. Alright, still getting used to that. It's been a couple weeks.
Understandable. I'll let it slide this time.
I'm still getting used to the whole promotion thing. It's been months and yet still not quite used to it.
However, officer, if you wouldn't mind, let's go around and find 2 others to be cleaning the boat.
I did see one run off somewhere, I believe up there. Ah, yes, there he is right now. Oh, hold on. You gotta catch up with him.
Go ahead.
Yep, excuse me, sir. We want you to start cleaning the boat with the short, pink-haired.
Hey, Toxic, go ahead and request off Luna.
I don't have Luna.
Just find her, she'll help you find a broom.
You got it.
That's good.
I was told I can find a broom. Ah, okay. Thank you very much.
If you look up in the improv section, the improv channel, her username is there. You can click on that and add her as a friend. Let me know if you have any problems.
This is the barracks, as you probably know already. This is the barracks where
Everything good?
So we have 2. We have 2 currently cleaning. Haven't seen a third one yet.
General wants you to do, or I don't know what he wants me to have you do. The brooms are actually in the cabinet there, so you just open the cabinet.
Maybe we'll have the
grab
new
yourself a
user.
broom.
Surely.
The blue one.
He is, yeah, he is doing the tour right now. I'm sure those 2 can handle it till that blue Yute can do his job.
I see. Okay.
Speaking of which, I heard the brig was done being constructed.
Ah, yes. I believe the Admiral wanted to give us a more formal showing, but for now, let's
Oh, would you look at that? There's another.
put them in the.
Isn't that convenient? Of course. Ah, yes, hello.
Hello. So
We're gonna have you working down in the forgery. Do you know where that is?
9 on one side, 9 on the other side. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Alright, well, there's 3 other men down there currently working. We'll just go down there and you'll join them doing that.
Well, I don't think I'm technically allowed to be up there. At least I'd get called up there.
Thank you.
Through that doorway, we have.
Alright, well, that's taken care of.
Commanders and generals' offices are there, down in that area.
There's a spin
I'm gonna
wheel.
go get a drink.
That's where the Admiral is.
You can spin it.
Ah, always.
You might get some money
I've developed a bit of an addiction since all the
other things. But that's
pain drowning I've been doing the past couple months.
I've added another ingredient to the Lin special. It makes it a little bit nicer.
Oh, God.
I added lime.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit of lime.
Just
Oh.
whatever.
Oh, that sounds nice, actually.
With some fruits. I tried orange.
Even the
Orange
admiral
was
or commander
really good.
says to do, just make sure you do it. Don't eat
But
before anyone.
it took away
So make sure you don't steal
from
any food. We had
some
some
of the
issues
bite.
back.
So we needed this
a
that
while
bite
ago
this
with the Ute trying to steal food.
Alright.
We don't want that to
Let me
happen
go.
again.
I will go let
So,
the
actually-
lieutenant know that
Ah,
we'll be in my
to see,
quarters if he needs us.
we should also let them know what that Ute should do once they're done with their tour.
Excellent. Good idea. Lieutenant. Alright.
Yes, sir.
So this one here, we're going to be having join the cleaning crew. So he will be grabbing a broom.
Okay.
And finding places to clean. Clean the cobwebs. Actually, I have the perfect place for this one.
Okay. Where's that, sir?
We're gonna send this one to the brig to be cleaned. It's still a little dusty. It's got a lot
Okay.
of extra wood chippings and some sawdust still down there, and a little bit of iron filament here and there. But if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and grab a broom and meet me in my office. Me and the officer
Okay.
will be there, and
You need a broom.
we will send you guys down.
Okay, then, successfully looped, sir.
Excellent.
So follow
Excellent.
me. We're gonna get you a broom, and then we're gonna head on.
Go
that
ahead and
direction.
join
I'll
them
meet
in
you
the
down
forgery,
office.
and make
Sure.
sure that they know that everything is fully loaded up here and that they can cease production.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I don't remember who that person is. I see you got your lights all fixed. Was that like
Yes.
this the last time I was here too? I actually don't quite remember.
It was lit. However, we did notice some of the paint on the metal was a little messed up.
Yeah. That
Let's-
might have been what I noticed.
Luckily, we had a few crew members that, unfortunately, the lead they needed was lead-based, so they didn't really make it back to the ship.
Hmm.
But they were UTAs, it's fine.
Yeah, but we're losing too many crew members.
If it's UTAs, like I said, we just grow more. As much as it sounds heartless, it's just the way of life, officer. There's nothing more that we can do.
Oh, yes. But it takes time to grow them. They don't just come out ready to fight.
This is true. I mean, they do fight their way to the egg. That's the first fight of their life.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear about that.
My collection has expanded. You have no
More
idea
books?
how much joy this brings me. I was able to sit down and accurately get all of my books organized. Add some from the headquarters. Remove some from
Knock,
the
knock,
ship that
General?
I needed. Ah, yes. Lieutenant. One moment, please.
Give us 1 second. I'd open the door for you, but I don't have the authority to. That's his call.
Evening, gentlemen. Officer, if you are more than welcome to accompany us. Otherwise, you may stay here and enjoy the new drink.
I'll come with. Don't really feel like being alone currently.
Training in the morning, I see.
Yes, sir. Cannons are fully stocked.
All right.
My message to the forge was delivered.
Good. Good. Keep up the good work.
I won't take a step down there. The Admiral wants to give us a tour, and I'll stay up here. I'll just wait for you guys, or you and the Lieutenant.
Understandable. I will go ahead and take the Ute from here.
Right. Sounds good. So just follow the general, and he'll take you right down there.
Does this one
I'll
have
take
a
the
name?
Lieutenant up to the
Roger.
office.
He doesn't.
Well,
I have to figure that out.
Authority to name him now.
Yes, I know.
It is part of your duty.
First word that comes to your mind.
I'm gonna call you Bob.
Ah, the second Bob Ute. Bob number 2. We have a sashimi named Bob.
The second Bob?
All right.
Well,
Well, I'll let
Blue
you carry
Bob.
on with what you're doing.
down here.
Lieutenant, follow me.
Watch your step, it is a bit dark.
We'll meet the General in his office. I almost completely.
As you see, this place is a bit... This
Oh my god.
place is a bit dirty.
Yeah, that's the
Y'all
first
have
name
fun.
that came to
Catch y'all
mind.
next time.
It may take you...
There's an understand. What happened out here?
Gotta get used to
Don't worry about it. It's freshly built.
What now?
It's still new, but like I said, there's sawdust and chips, and for whatever reason we have bugs already. So, if you would not mind, clean up the bugs. Leave the spider be. It is the Admiral's spider.
Yeah.
She enjoys arachnids.
Oh,
And again,
what if it pouts?
be rude, but they
If
are
it pouts,
so, like,
run away. It might bite.
particularly have to be great.
You don't want to know what happened to the last person
Yeah,
that
so
got
the
bit
first
by
name
it.
Bob just came to mind first. I'm like, oh, no.
I didn't know there was another mutate that was named Bob, actually. I'm
I
gonna
actually
assume
don't
that was
remember
probably...
mutate either.
Huh.
But if the general says they exist, they probably do exist. Speak of the devil.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, I wanted to wait for you before I took a sip and give you my honest thoughts.
Please.
Alcohol. Huh.
Well, I never
You
said
know?
it was any weaker. Just had less of a...
Well, it's not any weaker, but it's certainly a bit more pleasant to drink.
Yes. Would you like some, Greg?
I'll try it.
Brethren.
Oh, and he still goes through with it? You're a freak.
That's a little strong for my taste, but it's not bad.
And it also has your brethren in there. But we won't talk about that.
Don't worry, not Simon. He didn't have enough citrus in him.
He also had scurvy, so probably not the best idea to use him for food or drink.
I don't think he ever washed himself, too, so...
Yeah.
Well, that's typically what does it.
From what I found out, the shark units aren't as viable for this. A little bit on the strong
Certainly
side.
are useful, though.
That's
Is there a reason why we're...
Hmm?
Is there a reason why we're all gathered around this table, or are we just all having a drink? Either is fine by me. I'm just curious.
Oh no, this is just a casual occasion. Nothing more.
Sounds about right.
However, I did believe that I heard the Admiral, so I think I'll make my way
I thought
out
I
deck.
did too. I believe we all should.
Right,
Should probably want to talk to all of us. Oh, General,
My apologies.
That's-
Did some
That's
intense
painful.
yoga there.
I'm still
good lord.
still trying to get my sea legs. Don't worry about it.
Hey, how does your spine feel after that? That's worrying.
Well, as you've noticed, that many of the sea creatures' spines are extremely flexible, so I tried to be more like them.
Fair enough. I'm not sure how you condition your spine to be more flexible, but whatever works, I suppose.
It's all in what you eat.
Don't see her up here. Ah, there she is. Admiral.
Officer.
Admiral?
Ah, the new lieutenant. General.
Admiral?
Let me see that uniform. Got a bit of scratches here. We need to replace that. How's everything going this morning?
So far, so well.
Fairly smoothly so far.
Free sailing is...
I believe they said all the cannons were loaded.
Ah, yes. That is true. All the cannons are ready to be fired at need.
We need to make plans eventually. For another visit at the Silverfrost Mountains. Getting the commander back.
I'm still not used to that.
Are we really ready to go back into the cold like that?
I don't think any of us are,
need
but
to.
it's not like we have a choice.
Indeed, we don't have a choice. Commander Bernardet is the best that I've ever seen on the battlefield. We cannot afford losing him.
I understand that, and I'm not against the idea. But I'm just wondering, do we have the resources to do so at the moment, after what we dealt with?
We have plenty at the HQ. We've been sparing on resources for a long time. Nobody was touching them, that's why we have them. But that's a topic for another day. As of right now, I saw nobody in the kitchen.
Ah, yes, I had told them to prepare within the next 20 minutes from now. Give them some time to get the ship in order first, clean it up, make sure there's no dirt or dust to get into food.
Okay. Well, you know what you're doing. I'm gonna take a look around.
Yes, sir.
Good.
That was interesting.
I need a moment to myself real quick, officer, if you don't mind. Go
Of
ahead
course.
and have,
And-
since the cannonballs are done, go ahead and have the lieutenant and Rod start preparing dinner, because we need it ready in 20
Should I
minutes.
take these two to go fill those places in the forgery?
Shouldn't need to. I don't believe there's anything else that needs to be crafted. Tell you what,
Fair
they
enough.
would be excellent to be prepared for plating and serving.
So send them with the rest of the people going to the kitchen.
Correct.
Sounds about right. I'll get that done. Everybody follow me, alright? Except for you, General, of course.
Alrighty. My foot will not be bound to this floor. Commander, are you in there? Where are the rest of the
Not answering?
No. He must be on him either out or passed out.
Who knows? But if I was you, I wouldn't try to break in. There's a tiger in there.
I don't like tigers. They always try to eat me because I'm small.
What, you scared of a little cat, General?
Of course not, Admiral. I just don't prefer them.
So what do you
Admiral?
prefer?
General?
Yes,
Officer?
Ah, I'm just saying hello. I didn't expect to see you two down there. That's all. Continue with your conversation. I apologize.
What exactly are you doing?
I just ordered everybody to go and do what you asked. They're down there preparing food as we speak.
Okay, and what are you doing up there?
What am I doing up there? Not quite sure. More or less thinking to myself.
Well, you better get your legs working right now.
Aye, aye.
Leg and discipline.
I think that vacation
No,
was
no,
a
no,
little
no,
too
no.
much for them sometimes.
We can't have people get used to that. There's a lot of work to do.
Yes. Been trying to get it.
Speaking of which... Okay. Lucky, lucky. That was the first one. Now I'm pretty much convinced.
I made sure that they crafted and prepared cannonballs right away. They were loaded into the cannon, so we were prepared for anything that would come our way.
Okay, fair enough. I did not know that.
Good.
Thought you just on like
I think I'll do a little round of payment, so everyone is a little bit more motivated to do work.
Stuff that we don't eat, then we eat the whole thing. But
Ah, yes. I do owe Rod an extra pearl. He took the initiative to craft swords.
Yeah, we're deciding to mix up a little bit and make fish stew. We're gonna put it onto this pot, load the little bowls up here, we'll just serve it all around, and people get refills.
Something people normally do?
Oh.
Fair enough.
Different.
Try something new.
thank you.
You're welcome. Good work.
Well, that was a disappointment. Did somebody just die?
What was that? I have no idea what that was. Like
Who's
somebody
spilling
fell
blood?
downstairs again. Clumsy bastards.
Somebody spilt blood. I could hear it.
General?
Yes, officer.
I wanted to ask, do you want anybody else working in the forgery at the moment?
No, I believe we are full up on what we need from there.
Right. Shall I have everyone report to the kitchen then?
Actually, let's have everybody... Let's have them get ready to start plating everything, setting up all the tables and getting the meals out.
I believe they're already doing that down there. A couple of tables are already set.
Well, let's go see.
I just came to ask since I went to the forgery. No one was down there. I thought people were still working there.
No, we have enough swords and cannonballs.
Red Anchor.
Admiral.
Speaking of that reward,
Good work.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, I probably should. Have these potatoes been
Are you coughing in the
No,
food,
but you-
Yute?
No, sir. Sorry about that. I covered my mouth, so
Please wash your hands.
I will.
Is that even a help?
Admiral and Deck?
What? They are kind of just greasy all over. I'm not sure that even helps.
how about a little bit more motivation? Rod?
Yeah. Thank you. So, mixing up a little bit. I already told the officer, but we're having fish stew. We're going to add vegetables, spices into it, spread bowls to everyone so they can get refills.
Good. Excellent.
That's for
Excellent. Good job.
I was unsure
It's a little
if fish stew
different.
is something people regularly enjoy. I told him to just make sure it's good.
After all.
Very good. Very good. Well, go. How much
That's
longer
looking
till we're ready?
Well, I'm working on the fourth fish. We're putting potatoes and now other vegetables. Probably mix some spices. It'll. How long does fish cook for stew? Boiling.
Until it's not poisonous anymore, sir.
That, yeah.
Officer,
Don't worry, we'll have it done.
Admiral?
Excellent.
Even though I caught you resting on the staircase,
Well, you have
I'll be
Thank you,
not much longer
Nice
before
today.
everybody will be sitting at the tables, so
Thank you again, Admiral.
make sure to make haste.
Is there anyone still left in the forge?
Not to my knowledge, but I've been up here.
I believe there may have been one finishing up on some things.
Something the matter?
Red Anchor is making repairs. You, crew,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm gonna task you two with cleaning up the restaurant here. We are getting ready to dine soon, and I don't want to be eating skin flakes.
Of
Yes,
course.
sir.
Bloody hell. Don't know who the hell was doing some of the patchwork earlier, but I swear they were using driftwood. Absolutely disgraceful.
Oh, at least you got the eye to pick it all out.
A good thing, too. Otherwise, we might have sunk an age ago.
I do believe that there was some work that needed to be done in this hallway over here, Ranoff. Oh, excuse me, Admiral. Ah, yes. Right here under this light. Where is he? Right here under this light. This seam, some of these metal seams appear to be a little unhinged. If you wouldn't mind tightening them in.
Aye, aye, General.
Yes, and if you see any more, feel free.
Oh, apologies.
Okay. Well, at least the forgery is empty. I wonder when we're gonna get these gears moving again.
Have they ever moved since we got this ship?
No, but they are here for a purpose, and I wish to know their purpose.
I'm willing to bet it's for the whole docking mechanism out here.
That was
Although there
mine.
is another set of those over there.
Well, there is another one on the other side, so maybe it controls them for both sides. It's also possible that
Perhaps.
it works for the new gate, the new brig gates. Not sure. Well, let's go get our seats.
Oh, getting seats already?
I'm good right now.
Oh,
Yeah, we do have another 5
Lieutenant.
minutes.
I told
We'll
the
go
Admiral
see.
to go to the kitchen. Please.
Sorry, my internet bugged out. I'm coming back as soon as I can.
Carry on.
I'd be lying if I said my
Right
legs
now,
weren't
I'm just,
hurting.
everything's just cooking right now. So I'm just kind of waiting.
Seems I need to get my own legs underneath me.
It should be done here.
Why don't you assist them with putting stuff on the plates? It does take quite a while.
Plating, plating,
Uh,
plating,
Not paying good
plating.
attention, but I'll do my best.
Go ahead and just carry some
It's
of
all
the
good.
some of the food to the plate.
Is this food ready to go?
You can help. You can help, officer. Yeah, the food's already. Yeah, that's already good. Yes.
I will
You
be
can
back
carry
down
some of the food
momentarily.
into
I'm gonna go
the
up on
dining
upper
room.
deck real quick.
Okay.
Just put it in whatever place you think fit.
One of these days, that crane will be operational. Steel reinforced siding. Looks good. Looks good.
You said I could take this. Yeah, careful. Grab the handles. It's hot.
We'll prepare.
There's lots of bugs, sir. My apologies.
Broom, not a hammer.
Go ahead and take it into
It's
the
fine.
It's the only way to squash them. They're everywhere.
I guess I'll put this up here.
As long as they don't get in the food. We should
Yeah,
be
it's a
fine.
little hot.
Yes, sir.
Don't think.
2 minutes, everybody, and we'll be feasting upon this delicious
Watch out,
smelling
sir.
meal.
I put the other pot on that bar stool there.
Yeah, that'd probably be fine.
Bar
Yeah.
table, not bar stool. We have no
2 more
stools.
minutes, Admiral, and we can have a nice feast.
Oh, take your time.
That works.
That's
Yeah,
quite a
that'd be
lot of
fun.
stew. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get all through this stew.
Well,
since that one guy's
gone, yeah. Well,
There'll be plenty
Oh, true. That is true.
There was
Yeah, I don't know where
guy
they're
that
going.
ate us.
Referring to the commander or referring to the picture?
No, the guy that usually sits at the table all the time.
Oh, yes. That one.
The one who eats everything.
Off to. They always seem to find a way to be down here.
No, that should be it. Yeah, we didn't have much.
Admiral, I believe that should be all of the food.
Oh, good. I'll be right there.
They always seem to be finding some excuse to be staying on the ship.
Where
it
did
seems.
go? Warn me if you're gonna run past me next
Anyone
time.
would do that.
I'm sorry about
To
that.
go out and explore.
Careful what you wish for.
This table is
You may be
always
right.
General.
Of course.
Anyways, I'll
One
do
of
my
my
best
most
no matter
recent
what.
memories is of the deserter coward who jumped
Whoa.
off the side of the ship before I could
Lieutenant,
hold of
you,
a bow and arrow.
Since
Sorry, I'm very giddy.
the seat hog has moved, you may join us at
Serves
this
him
table
right.
at this seat.
Sea will
That is
sort
the
him out
Admiral's.
either way.
Sorry about that.
He ended up on that UK island last I remember.
Right.
He's most certainly
Worse off for him.
He's either dead or king of
Officer,
the
one more thing. Would
One
you
of those two.
mind fetching my bottle?
I wouldn't
Is it
exactly
in your
wish that on
office,
anybody
as
either.
always?
Yes, I believe we left it on the table.
Right. I'll be quick. As quick as I can.
Constantly listening to that sound they make. Yeah, or whatever it is.
Up to make
And
a man
here's
mad.
my specialty. Salmon, how they do it in the royal palace of Zyway. Whoever can grab something, you better be fast.
Well, I'll take that challenge.
Oh. Dang.
The Admiral's Royal Fish Dish. Any special occasion?
Just in a good mood, that's all. So I didn't even get a cup. Well, old-fashioned. I'll drink out of the bottle.
Like a true pirate.
Yeah, I think those days are over for me, General.
Of being a pirate.
Apologies.
I'm more of a politician than anything else.
Well, I guess that is part of being at
Politician.
the higher ranks.
Well, in fact, I have news for you that might be a little bit surprising and also shocking. I do have a political meeting in the future, here on our ship,
Oh?
with the Empress of Zyway.
The Empress?
Yes.
Why the...
The one that's
shit.
trying to kill us and the one that we are trying to kill.
Why would
I
we-
can't go too much into detail, but once she arrives here, let's just say it like that. The Ram has to drown their anger for a little bit.
As you wish, Admiral.
I'm bet lost, but I won't ask.
There are plans for everything, General. And as always, I have a plan for the future.
You're not thinking of joining forces with the Talus, are you?
How crazy do you think I am? No. We're basically just gonna be debating if there is a war or a Cold War.
I say we just go in and finish the job, but it is not my call to do so.
I don't blame you. But I think it's best to negotiate.
Understood. Negotiations are much more powerful than weapons sometimes. Words.
Oh yeah.
How many times can you swing that thing without getting tired? What's your current record?
I think we might need to get some
let's see here.
Larger crewmates.
One, too many lots. I lost count, but
General, please.
I'll
There
have
are
to try
barrels
again
all
some
over the
other
place.
time.
True.
What's the farthest you've ever thrown it?
What were you working on today?
Do you throw it?
Well, the biggest hassle is getting it back, but
So what have you been
I
up
want
to
to
on
say-
vacation, Admiral? Besides working.
I want to say about 50 yards,
see
I
your-
think, was
Oh,
my
got game.
personal best. Had to
Yes.
get a
Oh,
little,
yeah.
little bit of momentum
Yes,
behind
where,
it.
you acquired that
You should attach a chain to
beautifully
it
long hair.
and start swinging it around
Yes.
like a flail.
You can call me.
Oh, I had a special hairstylist come
Well,
over.
there is that small little
One of
hole
our
at the
prisoners.
other end, at one end.
I
Prisoner?
can see it now.
Prisoner knows how to
We
use
board
it.
someone, you just start
don't mean
swinging
sock
it,
on, no.
boom, 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 swinging it around.
Yes, we've been down at the
No,
at the forge.
it's someone we
I
picked
mean, that's a
off
good
in
boarding
Goon One.
tactic, but
Something.
yeah, that's a good boarding tactic. But if you throw it and miss,
In a single swing from our ship.
Oh, what's that sigh about, officer?
oh shit, oh shit.
I just didn't
She's
expect
not
to hear that
wrong.
name today.
I just need to do it a lot more.
But if you miss,
You don't
like
like the
on
city?
ground, though, you have to
That's where
drag
I came
it back,
from.
and that hook drags across the ground. So it better not mess with it.
Roots in Goon 1.
Oh, thank you.
What does a Lin like you do in Goon 1?
Yeah, might be more trouble than it's worth.
Nothing good, I can say that much.
I'm willing to try it at least once.
Absolutely.
As
Seems
far
a
as
high
I'm concerned, it
Ebendrake.
is. Yeah, Ebendrake infested at the moment.
The stew turned out to
That's
be
part
not
of the
bad.
reason why I'm here, actually.
I think I have Greg to thank for that.
Thank
I
God we
kind
don't
of
need to
zoned
go
out a
there
little bit.
anytime soon. I hope they didn't give you any trouble.
Hopefully.
I guess it's better to be with us than with a witch cult.
That's a funny looking fish.
Well,
You always hear that.
they did imprison me for burning down one of their tents.
Oh,
I thought I'd get help from my friends over there, but they turned tail and ran as I was grabbed, so I found my way out of there. Came here.
they betrayed you. They were scared for their own life, so they just forgot about you.
Right. Still bitter over that.
Just rich, entitled people.
No, I was one of those rich entitled people before that incident.
I can't believe you
I
used those
explained a
small
few
seats.
things.
Do they fish?
Well,
So
good
getting
thing you're
used
with
to
the
it.
Rem now, because that would never happen here.
Do they catch
Of course.
Pretty sure it was the general that ordered them.
That makes sense.
We don't have cowards at the Rem, isn't that
Normally,
right?
we would have to stack 2 or 3 of them up on top of
absolutely
each other to work proper.
Next
Well,
coward.
we could use those extra tables as chairs for us.
Very
Why the
true,
toast? That's
very
brutal, General.
So that they
I was
can't
just
run
thinking,
from
I
what
think
they
it'd be
fear.
kind of fun to catch these.
Ah.
They must stand and face it. Or fall.
Speaking of toast,
I almost lost my
I
fingers.
couldn't help but read in a history book that the original intention of the toast between two opposing parties was to mix the drinks between the cups in case of poison. Fun fact.
interesting.
Still trying to get my sea legs underneath me.
Liquid switches.
And hopefully there's no... There will be no poison on the ram.
Don't want to get on the table
That-
here.
Pretty clever.
Just a historical
Poison?
observation.
No.
Wait,
Well, I mean, if we make the liquor strong enough.
Did nobody grab the shark, Yute?
I was wondering, like, I thought there was.
First time I've ever seen a Yute miss lunch.
My apologies, I completely forgot.
That's the least I can do. Here, you take this.
Yeah, I was wondering. Like, aren't we missing one?
Yeah, I was about to say
I'm
that,
so
but I wasn't
sorry.
for sure.
That was my
Oh,
fault.
managed to find some
I will take responsibility
portions
for
before they
this.
were all gone.
Yute, please, as that was my mistake. Have my seat.
Where'd my drink go?
No, it's my fault. I was
That's not a
bonding with the
request. That is an
spider.
order. Come here. Sit down.
As you wish.
Take a rest. Have some
Right, you said we were missing one more.
I think he was the one.
and have
Ow.
a drink if you'd like.
Fair enough.
I mean, I was counting heads and all that, but
That reminds me of a story
I
someone
wasn't
once
for
told
sure.
me. Now, in some lands,
Go check around, make sure you didn't tamper with anything.
or make agreements by shaking hands.
We will
Except
after
they would
a bit here.
grasp each other by
Actually,
the
you know
wrists
what?
instead.
While they're eating.
And apparently, that was a way to make
Let's
sure
do that.
nobody had anything sharp hiding under.
While we're not busy,
What if they get something
might as
sharp
well,
in their
right?
palm, like a poison
Make sure
needle?
everything's good to go.
Nod your head, Reno.
Well, after you. With all due respect, General, I do believe it might be best if we head the other way.
The other.
Seeing as that's where the UT came from.
Especially shark
True.
Sitting in these chairs.
Forge was probably the most dangerous place for someone to be alone, so
Look at these fish.
let's check to make sure things are tip-top
think
shape
so.
there.
We're going to go inspect and make sure where the Ute was. Everything is tidied
I'm having a
up
little bit
as,
of fun.
as requested.
Wrap around.
Go ahead.
That's what I thought.
Belt's good.
What do we use these belts for anyways?
They were designed, before they ceased function, they were designed to put the mind pieces on so that they could be fed into this box. Or where then they could take them from this box to the anvil. From the anvil to the melting pot. And then from there they could be crafted into swords. Well, then we added the cannonballs and you see where they went. Just put them in here, plop them in there, melted, and we're good to go.
We do perfectly fine without it, I suppose.
With as much crew as we have, there's not much of a need for them at the moment, but for some reason they still should be functioning, but they don't.
I would blame the Ute for that one, but they've never functioned, so...
Exactly.
Can pin that one on that Ute.
I believe this will leave us to the cargo area, yes.
Indeed it does. Let me check behind here. Everything looks a-okay. Everything looks a-okay.
Let's
A crane that we never use. Looks as craney as always.
Let's make sure that they didn't... Check a few of the cannons, make sure none of them have been fired or had the cannonballs removed.
I think we'd hear them if they were fired.
Well, if he
Not
just...
exactly the quietest machines in the world.
If they removed any of them, it could also pose trouble. Imagine if that
That is true.
threat happened to be on that one cannon that just didn't have a ball in it.
Yeah. Actually, none of our doors are open.
Oh, I did leave mine.
I believe the one to the officer cabin was open. I think you left this one open, did you not?
I did. Luckily, unless he's looking for a book, there's not much to steal from here. And keep my office.
I think I left the
quite
officer cabin open. But the officer cabin doesn't really have much in there other than a couple mattresses. So. Should we check the brig? I know I said I wanted to wait until the Admiral gave us the tour, but we might want to do that.
This is what was,
I don't know.
is
Do we
where
have
he was
anybody
going.
locked up in here?
At the moment, I don't believe so. It is freshly built.
True.
Oh.
Well, it's a relief you couldn't have released anybody. Oof.
Yes. I forgot to mention a few of the people who were building it were prisoners, and as you can see,
Is the lantern going out?
I believe so.
Ugh. Newly built, we already have skeletons in there.
Yeah, like I said, some of the prisoners were here. I mean, it has been more than 2 weeks that this was being under construction in secret, so...
True. And we've got our trademark spider in the brig. Why do we do that again?
I believe the spider's name was Aranea, I'm pretty sure.
I'd say we have it for intimidation. reasons, but if they were to break out, they'd most likely run the opposite way of the spider, which is towards the staircase to freedom.
It is merely a pet for the Admiral, more than anything, than a guard spider.
Right. Oh, I guess I did close the opposite cabin.
Looks as neat and tidy as ever.
Rather cozy. Well, shall we head back? I believe that covers about everything. The Admiral's area should probably be locked, so I don't think we need to worry about that.
General.
Admiral.
It's been a busy day. We're gonna gather everyone for some training at the arena. If you want to join now.
Oh, absolutely. Officer?
Let's go watch some training, General. And maybe train ourselves, too.
Oh.
The sunset. Wow.
Like I said, it's been a busy day.
And time goes by when everything is just moving so quickly.
So, as always, I'm gonna be entertained by this, and I leave the rest to you. Train the crew.
Well,
Hope you don't mind, General. Before I get on a little bit of this action myself, I'm gonna rest my legs a tiny bit just to make sure I'm good to go.
we need to get you some more running exercises when we get back to the headquarters.
I just need to get my legs underneath me, that's
Lieutenant.
all. I'm a pretty good runner.
This will
Yes,
also
General?
be training for you as well. Please, hop down here next to me. You will no longer be training as a sparring partner, necessarily. You'll be an opponent, more than anything, for these needs. But you're familiar with how combat works. And we have a few new trainees. A raise of hands, which of you are fresh on this ship?
Sorry, I couldn't hear that. What?
Which of
You
you
might
are
need to step
fresh
out a
on
little
this
bit,
ship?
General.
Which ones are you new? I see
There's
one.
one right there.
Two.
And I think the UTs.
Yes. Okay, excellent. So, today's training session will be very minimal. I would like none of you to go too hard on yourselves, considering the fact that we've been out for a few weeks. So get limbered up. Just some light swinging, and for you, bowstring pulling would probably be good for retaining that muscle memory. But one-on-one, I believe, Gregory, since you are Yute, I will have you be training the new Yute. And the three of you on this side and the three of you on this side, pick a partner, and may you spar with them gently. For now.
General?
Yes, officer.
All right, then.
If you don't mind me asking, who's that?
That's the Admiral's Secret Service.
Oh. Can't say I've seen them
Let's
before.
find.
You may begin any time.
Trying to figure out a spot. Let's just stay over here. Over here, Bob.
So how will one-on-one work if she's focused on
I'll
ranged?
let you know. I'm arranged.
You have to be prepared for all defenses. You both
So
are
I'm gonna
actually
stick my
quite
range- I wanna
advanced,
keep my
so
range on.
you may train as you would like. Just don't strain yourselves. Work on your guarding, Rod, would probably be the best move. You work on trying to find strategic ways to take out your opponent who is guarded.
Whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Pretty simple and basic.
Oh, since I'm the only so
You
far.
two are
Oh, well, they figured this
I know
out.
it better.
sword fighters.
For me.
There you go. Alright, you can start, you can do
Spar,
your first
I don't
movie,
want to
you
see
can do your
anybody's
first one.
arms missing or feet missing at the end of this. No heavy swings. Cuts will be mended at the end of training, so no worries.
Since you're running a shield, make sure you keep that shield out in front of
Don't
you.
rough me up too much now.
So the way I use that, if I ever used it, I'll be using my shield and then using that as more of a
I think that is already done.
Hand-to-hand training. Interesting.
This should be very interesting.
Let's go.
So
There you go. Check on the mutates. Good, you got the shield up.
Shooting the feet, Gregory.
I'm not doing that.
Now, if this one shoots towards you
I'm
and you
not doing my
block,
tricky movement.
one of your strongest techniques and strategies would be to charge towards them after the shield falls, or while you have the shield up. That way you can get closer in.
Yeah, use the shield. Definitely
Your
use the shield.
tactic
I believe that
would
bow.
be the best to be moving around. And don't forget, the bow does have its own blade on the end of it, so you can defend yourself at close range.
And it's rather durable too. I should be able to take a few hits.
Of course, it's forged right at our forgery. The special
I should know. I've been making them.
There you go.
Yes. Rod is quite familiar with a lot of the weapons here. So go ahead and continue your training.
That's how I can come
Standing
after
my
you
way.
now.
All traded. But why is there only a few of us?
This is something we don't see very often. Training at nighttime. Quite the spectacle, really. Oh, careful. Watch your head, General.
Roddy, you take her strong. Don't get me wrong. I did know that was really strong.
I think it's time to
Quite
go
the
up
spectacle.
above the pit.
I agree.
Haven't exactly trained as much.
You're doing good. Remember, two hands will always be stronger than one. Excellent.
Unless you're one-armed, in which case you don't have two hands.
To compensate. Use your teeth if you must.
That would be very awkward swinging a sword like that.
You're having a little bit of
I
difficulty.
seem to be having trouble getting up here.
Right.
A little bit. I got it, though. Quite the spectacle, wasn't it? Can't remember the last time we trained in the nighttime. Have we ever trained at nighttime?
What is it?
A heavy crossbow would probably be more of your weapons, sir.
Probably would, but that's all I got right now.
On
So,
strength, they
maybe
appear
eventually down the road I'll get something.
quite equal. Strategy. The one on this side of us seems to be a little bit more advanced. You keep an eye on these two. I'm gonna go check on Randolph.
Sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to be a little more rough to you.
Sounds fun.
Oh,
They might step up the munch too.
looks like you hit him quite a bit too hard there. Go easy on the old man.
I'm fine, General. Old.
Perhaps you should seek out him as a sparring partner. He's throwing terms like that around.
General,
In due time.
mind you,
Red Anchor is probably younger than you.
Yeah, the sword, make sure you're getting close, because that's going to be my weakness.
Oh.
You're going to be up close to
He
me.
is.
I want to do something normal that I normally do. You get up close to me, but I'm not doing
But it gives him a little bit of extra oomph behind his swings.
So I'm going to show your feet right there.
Makes for a good sparring match.
That's what we're not doing. We're not doing
I have fought him a few times before myself.
Keep that in consideration also. When you're getting close, squad. That's where your feet are at.
Nice defense. They're both quite strong. This is very interesting. I see why you seem to be quite interested in this fight.
You're right.
Right.
How are you two doing over here?
Doing good. I'm trying to not go too wild, just follow pattern.
Do you feel quite comfortable with the bow? Let's pick up the speed a little bit for you two. I believe that was a nice little warm-up. How about it?
If I have one suggestion,
Hmm?
one suggestion is her and I against those two.
I'm not sure if you two are ready, but let me see how the officer feels about this.
That's just a suggestion. I'll try and not get too wild with the two.
So for now, let me make my rounds one more time.
Right.
Go a little bit faster with
Right.
the bow. He can
Keep at it.
handle
Come on. Rapid fire that shit.
How are these
General, everything's looking? Well, I'm not very well versed in sword fighting, but I like to admit that I know a few things. One thing I noticed with these two is that they're evenly matched when it comes to strength. And for the one thing I noticed is that they clash at each other and their swords connect, and they keep pushing against each other and nothing really happens.
Good.
And like I said, I don't know a lot about sword fighting, but I know this much. A good sword fighter would use that situation to their advantage.
Rod did come up with a good suggestion, and I think I'm gonna go with it.
I think I heard it.
Yes. Go ahead and match them four up for me.
Those two and those two? Or...
Yes. This
Say that again?
This team here versus that team there. Range
Oh,
and
that
strength.
seems
versus-
unevenly matched.
Well, if you said nothing seems to be happening, let's make something happen.
That's not quite what I meant, but I'll
Remember what
explain
the
some
Admiral
more.
did say earlier. We will be meeting with... She will be having a meeting with the Zyway Princess. The Empress,
Right.
rather. So if there is a war, we need everybody we have prepared.
There you go.
Alright. You two.
Gregory?
You taste.
How is this one turning out?
This general?
You mean up with
He's actually not half bad. He's using even his tail to fight.
I'll gather the other group.
Oh. Very interesting tactic.
Yeah,
Smart, smart.
I never thought about that myself, actually.
Just gather around. Carefully.
You're right. You can put your stuff down
Yeah.
for now. So I think we're gonna be doing something else.
Planning now, little brother.
You two go meet up with those two, alright? You two go meet up with you two.
I'm gonna mix
Yeah.
this up.
I think he shaved a little bit top
No,
of his head.
Nicholas, you're over here with Rod.
Yeah, I got a little haircut.
Rod.
Be careful, you don't want to be stabbed in the back.
Alright. You can meet. No, you stay here.
Big,
You
a little off
go meet up with the
cue
rest of
for
your group over there,
someone
right?
of a lesser rank.
Alright. What we're gonna do now.
They just do what I say.
For.
I would never say that they should stab you. I'm just making a joke, General.
We'll give you the A-OK to go.
I still have a good
Alright, teams seem to be ready.
Firing, I'll keep you protected.
So, you have them four versus them four?
Because that leaves us the frontliners.
Yes.
Correct.
Interesting.
Alright, Red Acre, you ready for it?
Did you not tell me to pick those teams?
Go ahead and call it in the center when you want them to start. Use your fire.
Oh, right there.
Those toes of yours off.
On my mark.
Stay back.
Oh, that's not my mark. That's not my mark. On my mark, alright? Go. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
It's not a freaking acre! How do I fight this?
You ever wonder how much that anchor looks like a pickaxe?
Not bad,
Well,
not
it
bad.
is a multi-use tool that he has on his back.
Can't let you like you show me
There
off.
he is.
How heavy is that thing?
2-1-2 and 2 1-on-1s. Remember, guys, to work as a team, you have 2 members over here slightly struggling with 2 others.
Actually, I think they have it rather than
Not bad, not bad.
I see their tactic.
Oh,
There you go.
That archer from firing.
Oh, apologies.
So, a bit rusty. I just like to see more movement and more alertness to everybody's surroundings. See?
The archer and the other pugilist's tactic over there was quite interesting.
It worked out very well.
It did.
Just imagine, though. You have to think about possibilities. Imagine if Gregory had just started shooting at the center. They wouldn't have been protected.
on right side.
Right. Lord. Surprised I haven't been hit by any stray arrows out here. Came mighty close to it, though.
You gotta watch out for that. Yeah, 1 versus 2. And 3
Shields
versus
down, get him!
I believe that they got the spirit.
They're certainly putting their all into it.
You don't want to push yourself too.
Which is quite a relief.
They said it's a team fight. Without your teammates, you're alone.
Watch out for those arrows, Rod. Pierced by one of them hurts quite a bit.
Oh, you have to through me first.
Oh boy.
Are you enjoying the bout, Admiral?
Oh, just get started.
Indeed.
That jumping move's my move.
We'll give them another 2 minutes or so, unless you'd like to see more.
No, I personally will probably head to my quarters and lie down for a bit. But I think I'll send a blood main out here.
Oh, the blood mean.
Not so fast.
Yeah.
That could be quite interesting. I think it'll shake things up. It's a good idea. Would you like me to
more
fetch
than one
one?
way, that's for sure.
Or would you like to get one yourself?
I'll just send one outside when I go in. But yeah, for now, gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow.
Good night, Admiral.
Good night, Admiral.
Good night.
For a person who wills a hatch for the hand, you sure can keep up with me.
Remember, Rod is getting overwhelmed over here. Keep your eyes open. Taking a few arrows to the gut.
Why is there 2 on me?
Nope. Don't worry, you have backup from the pink-haired one over there. Oh, nice leg sweep, Rod. How are these faring over here in this clusterfuck?
Well, it is quite the clusterfuck, isn't it? Otherwise, they seem to be faring rather well.
The Admiral's quickly sending out blood.
You're sucking a lot of wind.
I heard.
Bills, boy.
Yeah, in more than a couple ways, that's for sure.
We might want to get up top. We're gonna let them fend for themselves with this one.
Should we instruct them on what to do first, though?
We can instruct them from up there. I prefer not to have my tail singed one more time.
Yeah, me too. Oh, hush, I'm not going anywhere. Is that the Admiral's Secret Service, you said?
Yes.
Quite grumpy group of people, aren't they?
Well, only those of a certain rank are allowed in. Allowed to get past.
Yeah, but I just walked right past, and they're just like, I'll stay back, I'm warning you. Quite rude if you ask me.
Rod, your independence is quite strong. I'm very proud of you.
You know, we were going to instruct them, but I'd be rather curious to see what happens if the Bloodmane just comes barging in.
That's what I would like to see.
Well, I say we stay quiet then.
That's right. Focus me.
And just enjoy the fireworks.
Exactly. We gotta have our fun too.
That's cruel. I like it.
Oh no!
Barge in there.
Bloodmane,
barge in there.
do your
Shake
thing.
things up.
What is that thing?
I believe it is time for you all to work as a team, rather than against each other. Crew! A giant opponent has entered the arena. Work together to defeat the opponent. You will be on your own.
Yeah, Bo, just stick with the range on this one. We don't want to be up too close with this guy.
Say, General, are you up for a sparring match later? I'd be down.
As for today, I will have to decline.
That's fair.
Spitfire?
You don't need the shield if you don't want to.
And smelly as they are, and as clumsy as they can be, they sure do shake things up rather well, don't they?
I'm pinning it down.
Be careful about getting too close. The Bloodmane is quite powerful in its punches.
He'll mess you up.
Watch out.
Say, you don't think this is the same Bloodmane I had a little fun with, do you think? That sounds out of context.
It's
It's kind of hard to tell. I don't really have any unique features to them. They all just kind of look the same.
Take a second to rest.
Oh, this is amusing.
Not that the shield will save us if it comes
Alright, obviously ready to move, right? Yeah, thank you. Good to go.
Ooh, red anchor. Oh!
Oh. It appears one of them's burnt. So he's gonna need some...
Is that Rod? Yeah, it is Rod.
No, the blue one there. I believe. Yeah, Rod
The
got
blue you too?
got a little bit there. You, with the blue hair, take it easy. You got too many burns on your body at the moment. Don't overdo yourself. Join us up here. You're done for the day.
Alright, one's down and out.
Go rest with the officer.
Too many marks there, did you? I know what that feels like. Although usually I'm the one causing those.
It appears Red Anchor is You hit a little too hard there.
Red Anchor, are you fit to continue fighting?
I'm a little winded at the moment, I admit.
Your leg's not looking too good there. Again, don't overdo yourself.
I might have taken I suppose.
Why don't you come up here and join us?
If you're fine, I'm gonna protect someone else.
As you say.
You know, the Bloodmane seems to be handling all these guys pretty well.
I got the right arm. Pinning it down.
General?
Okay, back up.
I may have to rest in the corner for a moment.
Ah. Give him time to recuperate. He'll let you know when he's ready, alright?
Yes, don't beat up on him too much. We still need him.
Small rest.
Despite all that hair and body fat, he is a nice fellow. I think.
They're a little on the slow side, but they're quite humble. Bloodmane, can you continue?
Scooch.
Well, return to the training.
Well, other than that one happening here, Bloodmane seems to be handling everything rather well. I say if too many of our combatants down there get knocked out, I jump in and have a little fun myself. What do you say?
If one more gets taken out, we'll call the fight.
We'll call the fight? Aw, you're not gonna let me have my fun?
Yeah, if you must.
Oh, got him in the butt. That's just disrespectful. Good lord.
Bloodmane, watch your ass. You're losing some meat back there.
Throw it back, Bloodmane. Do you think if they tried hard enough that Bloodmanes could
make fish sticks out of that
themselves into the air using those? Huh? Do you think if they tried hard enough that Bloodmanes can rocket themselves into the air with their fire thrusters?
I don't know if they have the propellant for that.
Probably not. Interesting thought, though.
Too heavy.
Probably.
Alright, I think you should go in there and call it. I think the Bloodmane may have had enough.
Alright.
Alright, back it up. Alright, we're done. We're done. Alright, hey. Back it up. Alright, big guy. You tired? That's alright. You're done, alright? Go take a rest. Alright. Well.
Let me see those burns.
Rest yourselves a little bit.
Well.
Thank you, General.
I'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
Your tattoo's a little messed up, but other than that, you look fine. Okay, let me help
So
you
you
with
took a
that.
big hit back there.
I'm good. That's nothing.
Rod, you done? You done, Rod?
Nah, just get resting for a quick minute.
Fine by me. Hey, General.
Should be good enough to stand and...
I think I'm gonna have the remaining people fight me, because I do want a little bit of...
Thank you, General.
I think I'm scared.
If any of you wish to
Are
fight
these two still down
the
and out?
officer, if any of you wish to fight the officer on your own volunteered free volition, He is looking for some blood.
Don't worry, I won't kill you too much.
What? Wait.
Alright, all.
Too much? What?
Oh yeah, he's a
I
mage.
said nothing.
He'll stir you up.
Well, there you go.
After this bout,
Lieutenant, will you be joining this, or are you sitting out for this one?
I'm sitting up for this one.
Alright, well... I guess
well,
I
you
got
were
a
good
little worn
enough.
out.
If you wish to rejoin, you may.
Alright.
There you go.
You have one more entering.
Once this barrier breaks, that's your sign to go, alright?
Don't be afraid to go too hard on him. A little bit of extra discipline isn't a bad thing.
Oh, I'm flattered. I'm flattered, General. Alright,
Be careful.
you ready? This is gonna be interesting. It's been a couple weeks.
What are you blocking me here?
You stand under
So quick.
Heads up, little brother.
You're getting fast.
So you go this way.
Slippery little devil you are.
What? What?
If you want a key secret, take out his feet. Lynn is not much without their speed.
Just cut him off.
Although, don't make a rabbit's foot out of his legs.
Ah, fuck. My hair got my mouth.
He's so agile.
Maybe I should talk to him about seeing that in his hairstyle. Wouldn't have that issue.
Maybe.
Yeah, I might use that.
You should almost be ready for
I need a little bit of room.
Oh. Officer, you're taking a few arrows to the feet there.
Yeah, I noticed. Kinda hurt.
Looks like our UTA recruit there's got a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
He usually does that after this.
Or during it, that works too. Oh, that hurts though. Okay. Keep moving.
So.
Officer, you better watch out for that Ute. He's quite
I didn't even see
strategic.
the Ute.
He's quite strategically placed.
Kind of interesting to see that because I've seen a UTA do that besides me.
Yes, you trained him well.
Him in.
Now you, officer, you got a few more arrows coming at you from the side. Maybe you should look up a little bit more for this other opponent.
Right there.
Look up. Shield again.
Careful, don't expend all of your chi, officer. You're using quite a bit.
Yeah. I know.
Watch out for those meteors.
A little winded.
Actually.
Oh, you're holding this up a bit longer.
Why don't you make a grand finale, officer?
Oh! Alright, yeah. Yeah. That's it. Alright, halt. Halt. We're done.
Halt.
We're done. Oh. I can drop that. I don't want to get hit anymore.
stings.
My arm shield. I didn't know fireballs could make your arm.
You're right.
I'm good.
Should really be a little bit more cautious with how much.
What armor? I'm not sure if you have any left.
Is it fireballs?
Maybe. It is a bit of a problem, isn't it?
You're strategic and you're fast.
Alright, guys, just a heads up, we got 10 minutes left.
My hair keeps getting in my mouth.
Good job. Have to tie that back better, little brother.
How is everybody feeling?
Yeah, I really should. Hopefully a bit burnt and frozen at the same time.
I'm still a little usual.
Oh, unfortunately, we are done with our training for the evening, so. Good job, everybody. It's a good first day back on the ship.
Unfortunately, yes.
What is your name?
Don't worry, we'll have a lot more to work with next time. I hope to.
Not bad. Not bad.
I hope to see you all in tip-top shape.
Yes.
Right.
Of course. I want to be able to at least be as half, not a third, as agile as you.
Oh, I'm good.
A lot of practice. And a lot of being small and able to fit through tight spaces. That also helps.
No, I would fear to wake the Admiral, but we do have 18 we do have
Probably not the best idea.
So,
We do. That will wake the Admiral, though. Are you sure you want to do that?
You know, fix them up.
Maybe she'll join us.
Perhaps it's best to keep them loaded. Hear me out. Perhaps it's best to keep them loaded. We're all going to sleep on here, right? We happen to be attacked while we're all resting. We want to be ready to go. We don't have the luxury of heading back to the HQ right now, so probably not the best idea.
Some pretty darn stout steel.
Alright, I'll send everyone down to the quarters, alright?
Give them a minute.
Yes, well.
It's durable in its own right.
I'll just let them know whenever they're ready to head down to the quarters. Alright.
Might need a bit of polishing up in the near future.
You guys are done, alright?
What's that?
Ever think about throwing it?
Good job today. Good job getting those cannonballs. Everything
You're
done.
not the first one to suggest that.
Whenever your legs feel
Now,
good enough to carry
I'd have to tie it
downstairs, head
off
down to your
because it would
barracks,
be a
alright?
bit of a hassle to get it back.
Of course, officer.
I mean,
You can give Luna that promotion.
You should have no problem with it
Lieutenant?
back.
You don't sleep in the regular barracks anymore. You sleep in the officer/lieutenant office now.
I did forget one more thing.
Oh, did you?
Is it me?
Yes, it's you. Please, stand up.
You did an awful job.
Awesome.
Well, that got you up real
I've
fast.
been waiting for. Oh, I've been waiting for this for weeks.
Now, it's been a bit. What was your name again?
Lucy.
One more time?
Lucy.
Lucy. Everybody, Lucy has been a great comrade to our team, coming up with strategies and helping out with organizing and maintaining the ship and the crew. I was informed by the Admiral to give her a promotion to Marauder. Please, follow me.
Yes, sir.
Already a marauder?
Oh.
She's been with us for a
I
while.
don't believe you have access to the officer's lieutenant.
More of a recruit just a general.
Remember,
I'm gonna go ahead and get you your new uniform.
yourself down to the barracks. Get some rest, alright?
Wonderful.
I got the feeling you all will be sleeping well tonight.
One second, I'll meet you down there. Do you need to talk with me about anything before we all head off to our own quarters?
No.
I'll let
will
you
be
do the
all for
promotion first. Of course. Alright.
Where did I put that damn? No, here it is.
Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
A literal sense.
Oh. That's mine. That's yours. I'm on the...
Here you are, Lucy.
Subtracting all of this.
Wonderful.
Go change in the quarters, as some of the crewmates are,
Yes, sir.
Anyways,
And thank you.
you are quite welcome. Welcome to the Blackram. I will be heading out for the evening as well, officer. I'm gonna finish a few of my papers up for today in lieu of Lucy's promotion and obviously today's events. And I will be heading to the dreams.
I'll be heading off to do that myself soon as well. Well, not the paperwork. I don't have any paperwork to do yet. I meant the sleep part.
Well, that is the other thing. Since we have started a new year and we have new crew, I will be training you more on your paperwork needs to lessen my own and to allow me to catch up on the lead officer's paperwork that has been severely missed, as well as both commanders.
He's always away. Right. Where is the other commander? We know where the one commander is. The other one's been missing in action. No.
I'm not sure, but that is something we'll have to deal with in the morning.
Right. Alright, well, I'll see you in the morning, I guess.
Yes. Good night, Officer Jake.
Good night, General. Boom! Kick the door open. Kick it closed.
Wow.
Kick the lieutenant.
Don't
Kick
kick
the
me.
lieutenant. Kick the lieutenant.
No,
Kick the lieutenant.
no,
Kick
no,
the lieutenant.
no.
Okay. Oh, where's my chair?
Jesus Christ.
I'm missing my chair. I think we should be good. I don't think there's anything. Well, obviously. There's
Yeah,
nothing else
probably.
like
I'm just waiting for Luna to say cards down.
We did have a Yute sleep up here once. Then they got kicked out. Took a while to get the smell out of the sheets.
Imagine, they're only hay after all.
Please don't tell me it was this bed.
No, these aren't hay.
Huh. I
Say
can't
again?
recall. But you'd know. You would know.
1 second.
Yeah? I don't smell anything different,
Well, there's one
at
to your
least.
right, so your nose must be broken.
It's probably fine.
It's that shield from the officer. It's knocked my senses out.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. You know, some people would say that's supposed to knock sense into you, but clearly you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I had half a brain to start with, so...
Okay, guys, we have 1 minute left. You may put cards down.
It's a good day.
Cards down, everybody.
Yeah, I'm dropping that shit.
Yeah, we got 1 minute left.
I'm glad I realized, as soon as you were like, I forgot something, I was like, oh, is it time?
That's where the crew closes their eyes and have sweet dreams of ships being torn apart by the Black Ram.
Don't tell me what to dream.
I'm your admiral, I will tell you what to dream.
You take contribution.
Oh, cool.
I hope you
Now I
guys
get
had
to
all
bully all
fun.
the other pugilists. I'm so happy.
It was good.
It was a nice, relaxing
As
intro
always,
session.
I'm literally every single session I'm super tired, so it's hard for me to RP, but I enjoy it nonetheless. For all the newcomers, if you hear me, if you liked it today, if you want more, there's actually planned sessions going on where it's a lot crazier and we have a lot of stuff, especially animated for the scene going on. If you want to join the Discord, go hit me up and I will send you an invite, and then you're officially welcome to join our RPs whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's great to have you guys.
Yeah, it was great to see
Luna,
somebody.
raise that flag.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I was actually reaching for it. Yay!
Oh god, spinning.
Oh god.
What was it?
So like,
I spilled a lot of water during this.
Are we still having our other one on Saturday?
when I said my hair was getting in my mouth, I was not kidding.
I know, you were saying it IRL too.
And raise it up on top of the banner wins.
What is this?
I'm not even kidding. It went in my mouth, dude. Like, oh my god, it actually like made me gag. I was like,
Very pirate kind of thing.
Also, for everyone who was streaming today, you can send your votes in the media channel, and I'll post them, reposting them in the top one.
Hi. Hi.
And
Hi.
I kind of stunk. I had a bit of a leg spike, and then my tracking decided to get wonky. That was a nuisance.
So tired.
Yeah, it was very annoying.
I feel bad. I feel so bad. I left the new Yute in the bridge. I didn't lock it. I had him cleaning.
I got bombed hard enough that I got discombobulated.
And you forgot all about him.
Oh, they're.
Where is he right now?
Hold on.
The second time has to be his fault. It can't be not his fault the second time.
Wait, the bridge?
Gregory. I didn't lock him down there or anything, it just had him cleaning, but they're not in the officer cabin, they're not in the brig.
Really?
Did he leave?
No, he's still here.
He was.
Hey, Yaku? Where are you? Are you still here?
I'm here.
Oh, he's up here.
Yeah, found him for you. He's right here.
You are so hard to see in the fucking night mode. Holy shit.
I don't know if I should feel offended about that.
Did you even know that cards were down like 2 minutes ago?
No.
Oh, we left him cleaning. Oh no!
Oh, I figured he would. I didn't.
Just chilling with the spider.
No, I had to restart my game because my Steam VR and my OVR band settings completely just crashed on me. Like it graphics all pixelated. I lost like all perfect good vision and everything was pixelated.
I want to be the fish guy.
How does everybody forget about the Utes? This is not even funny. If you liked it today and you want more, feel free to message me on Discord. I will send you an invite to our Discord, and then you can join the RPs whenever you want.
Oh, I thought this only happens like once in every other week. So this happens more than once.
We do this twice weekly.
Right? This RP.
Yeah. Wednesday and Saturday.
I was just making sure.
What's your time zone right now?
Eastern.
Oh, you're on mine then.
Eastern, so yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
So
there's
what
also
time is
stuff
Saturdays
going
again?
on, you know, like planned events that we only post in the REM and not in the Purple Lotus. So
what the fuck is Shelly doing?
That freaking
Poor Shelly! No! Shelly! No!
I told you I would do it and I did it.
Oh my god.
Man, that is brutal, holy fuck.
My word.
Alright, and before I skedaddle to bed, everyone who was new here today and had no clue about this, the avatars that I